That still looks really good. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a while. It's been way too long actually. Well, you know, actually technically not really, but not a proper episode. It's been long enough. And yes, that's right. We're still not doing the train station because I'm still not done, but we are doing something else today. We are doing what I'll go ahead and start calling commenter builds. Now, I said this about a year ago in the very first episode, in that first world before it got corrupted, and I said to send comments about things you would like me to build. And someone did. And I'm sure I'm gonna put their comment up on screen once I get around to editing this. Look at all the sheep. But they said to build a big tree and put a face on it. And so that's what we're doing today. So I've decided a place. It's a little bit this way. So I hope you've all been good. I've been pretty great. Been having fun in non-block games. But yeah, we're gonna get back to this, and we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, I actually have a couple of ideas lined up for things I want to do around here that aren't the train station. I do need to get to that, but yeah, I have some ideas. But today is the day that you, my viewers, shine with your ideas. And by your ideas, I mean that one commenter's ideas. So if you want a video like this, then go ahead and send a comment, and then I'll check every now and again for ideas, and then I'll choose one. Then I'll build it. But yeah, we're heading over to the spot. I've decided to call this the Southern Great Tree, because we're gonna build a big tree, and I'm calling it Southern in relation to where my base is. So if we call my base the center, then it's south, because the sun sets in the west, which means the town and the train are off in the northeast, and so we are heading in the south. I like this terrain. Also this weird water thing. Anyway, there it is. So yeah, I've been spending some time collecting wood and all that. Decided on this little pond. So I guess let's just get to it, because there's nothing else really to discuss. Besides maybe putting away some things. Oh yeah, we're also going to do some general landscaping around here. Okay. Something sounded like it was gonna fall, but it didn't. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna make a ring, really. Just following this. And we're doing this for now. We're gonna improve upon the shape later. Yeah, so it goes a little bit into the water. There we go. Yeah, for now we just need a ring. Let's just simplify things real quick. There we go. And now we can remove this dirt ring, because we don't need it. We're gonna need a lot of dirt though, because I have a plan for how to do the leaves, like at the top of the tree, and it's a little bit different. I'm not sure I've seen anyone do it quite like this, but I think it turned out really good, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so tree has begun. Let's just collect all this extra stuff. And you know what? I might not have enough wood. Just thinking about it. Maybe I might not. Which, that might be bad. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay. How should we go about this? Raise this up by a little. Okay, let's begin this. And the good thing about trees is that they're not perfectly symmetrical, so I'm probably gonna go for symmetrical anyway, but it won't be required, so I shouldn't worry about it too much. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta go. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Just go like that, and it's lopsided. Alright, it'll add character to the build. It's fine. Let's keep that as a design feature. That's on purpose. It's definitely not on accident. You know what? Let's start to curve these edges in as well. Just like that. Yep. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a long video because I do want to complete this entire project just now. It's getting a little bit hot in here, so I might have to turn on my fan soon. Okay, let's see how that looks from the side. That's looking how I want it. Yep, I like it. Yep, okay. Pardon the noise. It's getting hot in here. I need a fan. Hopefully you can still hear me. Maybe I'll turn it down to the lowest setting. There we go. Well, hopefully you can still hear me. Doing good so far. Okay. Is that looking how I want it to? Yes. Okay. That's good. Really, it goes up about... I think we'll want it to go up like 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks, and then we'll start on the leaves. We're gonna have to sleep here in a second. Okay, well now, it's still a bit strange looking, but that's okay. Okay, let's sleep. You can do that, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, we might. I think we have plenty of wood for this. We'll be fine. Wanting to go thinner because we want this to be a great tree, not a bad tree. What? Okay. Got a little bit confused. There we go. It is very deformed back here. It's very special shaping. Non-circular. So yeah, sorry it took me so long to, well, first get back to Minecraft, and second, do a commenter build, because like I said, I said I would do this like a year ago when we started this. And it's taken me this long to get to it, so apologies there. You know what, let's just go full lopsided. What, like, just like weird shaped, why not? It's a tree. Yeah, I like that. And then back here can just be, you know, that. Yep, I like that. And we have a convenient staircase built in. Okay. Oh, this is very weird looking. I like it. Yeah, we won't go too much higher because we do need to start on leaves, and I need a lot of extra log for a bunch of things. I think that's actually good. It's pretty tall. So before we forget, because I probably will, let's give it a face. Let's give it a face, and we'll do that part last. Okay. Let's go to the front here. This will be the front. I need scaffolding blocks. There we go. Good job. So maybe here, and then the eyes are up here. I needed those. I also needed... I need some of these. I'm very well prepared today. I have nothing I could possibly blame except kind of poor sleep. I've been having better sleep, but it's like kind of weird. Let's just... let's just do it. No need to be lazy. We can just build up. Like that. Some slab. Okay, and this will look way better when it's done. And also when all this dirt disappears. We'll see how it looks in just a second from a distance. We just gotta get rid of all that. I think it'll look good, so let's test that theory. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, it's time to do the leaves. And I have a strategy. So let's grab some of that. And matters where this first one will go. Okay, let's go like that. And we're going to establish a, like, 3... Can I get away with 2? If I could, that'd be good. What if I do this, and then... This requires brain power, which I'm not good at. 1 second. Okay, there we go. That's fine. You just have to find the right spot. Yeah, this we're gonna make a grid. A grid of trees along the top here. And that might not sound like that looks good, but I think it'll look good when we get done with it. Okay. So this inner part is actually going to be raised like up here, but we need it down here for the outer part of the grid, which will be kind of big. That's why I brought all this dirt, because we're gonna need all of it. It's also why I brought all that bone meal, so I don't have to wait. Well, I brought bones, which I can turn into bone meal. Whatever. It's fine. So we'll go out about 1... Go out about 2. So that's 1. So this is the inner part. This is the outer part. And this isn't the biggest, you know, giant tree ever, so I think it'll be fine. You know what? Maybe 3... Let me just... Maybe 2. What if we deviate from the grid? That... Yeah, that doesn't add very much, that's not. You know what? Maybe a block higher, actually. Because we do really need this inner portion to kind of stand out. And we're gonna figure all this out as we go. Because I did make a test version, actually a couple of test versions of this tree. But that was on a super flat world. So we're already deviating from that. Okay. Gotta go back down, sleep. Oh, we actually gotta wait to go to sleep, because this game does that. I don't know, it looks kind of like night to me. Thank you. Okay, so something else we're gonna have to do that's gonna be a little bit of a hassle is we're gonna have to make an undergrid under here for when all the trees have grown, we can get rid of it, because I have a plan for that too. And since this is just, there we go. And we have to make an overgrid as well, and I'll explain that in a second. We have to make an overgrid, like a grid above this one, not to plant more trees, but to ensure that the trees that we plant are small trees. Because I've tried it with, you know, the occasional big tree, and it doesn't look good. It looks weird and off balance, and I don't like it. So we are going to we're going to do that instead to ensure. So really we have to make 3 whole grids. So I might finish making this one and then just cut the video to when I have all 3 of them made, because you don't need to see me make something 3 times. Now, I believe the original commenter said to make it like Mr. Tree, but we've kind of deviated from that too. But that's okay. Okay, well, this grid is done. So now I need to make one underneath so that I can get rid of all this. I also need the one underneath for a different thing we're going to do. And then I need to make one above for all that too. So I'll see you in a second. Alright. So it definitely doesn't look like a tree right now. It also looks like we're going to have to go sleep right now, but that's okay. So yeah. Grid. We're all ready to go. As soon as the game is ready to let me sleep. Okay. Well, while we're here, we need to craft more of this. I think that's probably enough. Okay, so down here, we don't bother. But up here, we do bother. So let's start with this inner layer. Plant. And we're gonna connect all this later. That's the plan. Oh my goodness, that's dark. Okay. Wrong spot. Right spot. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna work through it. So after I plant all this and grow them, I'm gonna cut again to when all of the grids are gone. Okay, it's a bit precarious to... Okay. There we go. Go. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That one. Okay, now, I'm gonna get rid of all this dirt, and then we'll continue on, so I'll see you again in a second. Okay, all that's done. That didn't take too long. But it's time to go back to wood. Because now, you know, that's great and all. We got rid of all the dirt. But now we just have a floating grid. So we have to connect all this stuff up. And I do have a good idea for that. But once again, we have to sleep. At your leisure, game. Just gotta wait. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna build a little bit onto the tree with like some platform and stuff like that, because I do want to give it a little bit of an interior. Should be able to sleep now. Yes, I've also changed it to peaceful temporarily because I don't want creepers blowing up this thing. So first of all, let's tackle this middle section. We actually gotta raise up the trunk a little bit. Layer at a time. It's very much not a circle anymore. And that's okay. Just for these core parts, I gotta... raise it up just a little bit. That honestly should be fine, because now we can start connecting these up to it. Kinda like that. That middle one... There we go. That might be a little bit lazy, but that's okay. It'll look good in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so that's that core part all connected up. Look at that. But now time to tackle the rest of this. You know, or fall through the floor. That's a good idea too. Anyway, for some of these, it's going to be real easy. Because we just build off on this side and just, there you go. Branch. Complete. And then we can kind of go like that. Get rid of this. Go like that and get rid of this. Get rid of that too. Do that too, and then just okay, let's do that so I don't do that anymore. Okay. Let's jump up. Oh yeah, look at that. That already looks great. Excuse me, I've got to get up on your face so we can put some branches here. That'll look fine. Yeah, so this has actually been pretty fun, and I've been exploring around the world a little bit in the game. I don't have that kind of money to explore around the world in real life, but kind of wish I did. But I've been looking around, and there's some cool places to build, so I might build more trees. Just, you know, off by myself, where it's just like, this is a tree in the snow biome, because I found a kind of big one. And, like, maybe a big cactus in the desert or something. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, this is turning out exactly how I thought it would, which is, you know, it's really nice when a plan goes exactly how you thought it would. It's nice when that happens. Okay, well, I got a notification for Photoshop Express, which I don't need. Thanks, Windows 10. Cool. Very useful. Anyway. We do have one more thing to do after we're done with these, branches, and that's roots. Gotta have roots, or else it's just a thing in the ground. It's not actually attached to the ground, it's just a thing that looks like it's attached to the ground. Gotta actually attach it to the ground. There we go. No. Okay. Well, I guess we just gotta build up because I can't reach. There we go. You know, I wish there was an item. Well, this is very retroactively wishing for things, considering I'm playing an old version. But I wish, even in modern Minecraft, this doesn't exist. I wish there was an item that could extend your reach, so that you could reach things from further away. So, like, I could stand from here and reach, like, those leaves up there without having to jump. Even with jumping, I can't. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Having to cut into leaves here. There we go. Collect those. Connect it up like this. There we go. Yay! Okay, let's get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. Pushing 30 minutes. Okay. I got that done kind of fast. Get rid of it. Get rid of all of it. We don't need it. I don't even really need to keep the dirt because I have so much. Okay. Ow, my arm's hurting. Ow. Ooh, the spooky noise. Oh no. I just don't like seeing all these items lying around, so that's why I go and collect them. You know, thinking about it now, I don't think I've told this story, but Back when I was younger, I'd say this was about when 1.9 was brand new. So it's been a while. And a bit of wool there. But I was mining, and I heard one of the... I think I heard that exact cave sound. And this was when, you know, when we as a collective internet kind of took stuff like Herobrine and like Slenderman seriously, and we were like scared of them. And I heard that and it scared me, and it just reminded me of that, so... It was just one of those things, you know. You don't know better. You don't know that Herobrine doesn't exist. It's real enough to you. Real enough to keep you in creative mode, so... Also, I was playing 1.8.9 because I didn't like 1.9 very much. I didn't like its changes. I've since... I don't really care because back then, okay. So back then I'd play PvP servers and like minigame servers with a friend I had who lived on the same street as me. You know who you are. He watches my videos. that was a good time. We got in trouble walking like we got in trouble once when we went to go get like popcorn without telling our parents, and they didn't know where we were, and they got concerned. Anyway, yeah. Tangent from cave noise. Anyway, look at this tree. Looks great, doesn't it? Well, it can look even better. It can look even better. We gotta add some big roots. Let's start with this corner. So I'd say 3, 2, 1. That's probably, you know what? 4, 3, 2, 1. That's better. So we're just gonna build it up. Really doesn't take that long, and it just enhances the build. Yep, so in each of these corners I'll just go, so that's 3, so 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we build it up by a little bit each, and then replace the torch. Let's put a torch there. There we go. Ooh, this one's kind of weird. Okay, so that's 4, 3, 2, 1, and that one's floating. This last one's gonna be kind of weird. Okay. We'll just let's just put something here. That might honestly be enough. Okay. So we have just last-minute details now, including some surrounding just design. And then we'll consider the southern great tree done. With plenty of wood to spare, which is actually good because I'll need it in other places. So first of all, let's put a flower on it, up in this corner. I got rid of all the scaffolding and I need it. Okay. Actually, we're pushing 40 minutes, that's too bad. Okay, whatever. We're having fun. First Minecraft video back in a while. You know, proper one. It's not just me talking. So let's put a flower. Let's put it right... Where should I put it? Right here. There we go. What does that look like? That looks good. That's what that looks like. Look at that tree. That is a tree. If you didn't know, that's what a tree looks like. Anyway. So yeah, some terrain is now in order. We need some of that. So we're gonna take some of this sugarcane and water. Should have brought cobblestone for a little bit of rock, but I didn't. And we're gonna just place some of it around. It'll grow on its own, so I don't really have to bother with it. I've just remembered why I went on that tangent about me and my friend getting in trouble. So we used to play Hypixel, that server. They have a whole game now which I played, and that game is good. That game is very good. But we used to play on that server, and we were like into PvP and all that. We played this mini game called Sky Wars. I'm not sure how popular it is anymore, but we got into the deep end of playing Sky Wars and getting good at like PvP combat. We got into the deep end, and we just preferred the 1.8 combat style for mini games like that. We just liked it better, so that's why I stuck around on 1.8, and that's why I played 1.8 Survival and heard a cave noise and got scared of Herobrine. To finish that thought up. Believe it or not, it's not super early in the morning. It's regular early in the morning. Well, not even early, it's 8 in the morning, so... So we're just placing some of these sugar canes around. It's just little spots of detail. If I brought it, I would also be placing some birch leaves around. You know, you place a log, and then you place birch leaves near it so that they don't decay. Because in this version, all leaves decay no matter if you place them or not, so you have to place wood near them. And that persisted until like 1.12 or something. I don't even remember. That's pretty okay. I don't need to add any more. Okay, so now I want to do something with the interior. So off on this side, I think we're going to put a little platform. Nothing too big, about this big, and then we'll just go like that. Have a little ladder going up. What should I do in here? I have an idea. So, platform. So I'm gonna take some inspiration from Ocarina of Time, which is a good game that you should play. And if you haven't, find a way to do it. We're gonna just have this kind of funky. Just make a quick exit. Interior with a little bit of a raised platform in one corner, and then just a little bit of a flat spot in the other. Just like that. Place some torches around. Oh yeah, just like that. And now we need a door and some extra log. And I think we'll call it done. We're at about 45 minutes. We should call it done. There we go. Spare log to just fill that in. Okay. Okay, this looks super good, and we just have this little hut that no one lives in and no one will live in. You know what? I have them in my inventory. Last course of action, I think, will be adding a little bit of support here, as long as it doesn't go into the water. So like that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So let me just go put all this stuff away, and then I'd like to say thanks for watching. And I apologize for a poor upload schedule where the schedule is there is none, and I just upload whenever. I need to get more consistent about that, but it's going night again. Anyway, look at this tree. We made it. It's cool. I like it. This was commenter day number 1, and I'll see you next time, whenever next time is. Yeah, see ya.